Nice.
Additional non-starter, number 76, Stephen McKells. Number 80, Michael Niblett, has retired at Waterbury. Just going back to the bungalow, and Cameron Donald has got his fifth
Milwaukee's with Cameron Donald and Michael Dunlop.
Wow, here we go. Who's Hillier?
Michael.
Roberts at HM.
And Hillier's time
Michael Dunlop was Honda.
No, that's what
No, Michael.
No.
Cameron Donald, 129.171. And John McGuinness, 129.755. Guy Martin over the 130 barrier, 130.431 for Guy Martin, who is the Michael Dunlop, 130.842. He goes into the lead. Bruce Anstey through as well. Bruce Anstey 128.80. There's Gary Johnson through 130.34. So 3:1:30 laps on the opening lap of the Dainese Superbike TT. It's Superbike Sunday. The leaderboard, Michael Dunlop leads. Michael Dunlop is 3.2 seconds ahead of now Guy Martin. In third, it's Gary Johnson. He's 0.2 Cameron Donald is fifth, 4.7 behind McGuinness. There goes Michael Rutter through. 8.9 behind Cameron Donald. James Hillier is seventh, and 8 seconds behind Hillier. Hillier is less than half a second behind Anstey. Dan Stewart has been demoted now to 9th. Connor Cummins into 8th. Connor Cummins' time 128.33. William Dunlop 128.31. Talk about giving them equal 128.0. Right, Russell's time 127. On the 130 miles per hour. Standing start, lap 1 of this Dainese Superbike race, but it's Michael Dunlop who is quickest, 130.842 miles per hour. Because the record in this Superbike Harrison crossing the line as he followed by Stephen Mercer. 2010 the lap record for this. The second quickest lap ever, 131.511 by Connor Cummins. The outright lap record of John McGuinness, 130.578. Steve Harrison, 127.3 miles per hour. Steve Mercer, 125.55. Dan Mean, 123. The leaderboard there, Michael Dunlop. second is Guy Martin, third Gary Johnson, fourth John McGuinness, fifth Cameron Donald. Well, in terms of a superbike race, you could proverbially put a blanket over them. It's that close, but it's Dunlop who leads by 3.2 seconds. Johnson less than a second back on Guy Martin. McGuinness back on Donald. Nearly a less than Michael Rutter, and in 12th place is Dean Harrison. From the moon, I can tell you, Josh Brooks was in 14th position. The newcomer. The line. Definitely going to get speed later. A bit of a run for his money. Davey Morgan through at 123.6
Dainese
place going well. Sam Donald, 7, Connor Cummins, 8, William Dunlop, 9, James Hillier, 10, and making up the top 10, Dan Stewart, he is 2 together on the road, Josh Brooks and Davey Morgan together on the road, fine sight that is as well. Brooks holds on to that 14th place he had at the grandstand. Davey Morgan currently occupying 18th place. So outside the top 10, 11th Michael Rutter, 12th Dean Harrison, 13th Steve Mercer, 14th Dave Johnson, 16th Ben Wiley, 17th Simon Andrews, 18th Davey Morgan, 19th Dan Steve, and 20th Ian Walker. 47 goes through here now. And that's Jamie Hamilton, and where does he go into the leaderboard? Top 20, he is holding 18th position, pushes Davey Morgan, Dan Dean, and Ian Locker all down 1 place. But the battle has turned into a 3-way race at the moment. 24 goes through, that's Dan Cooper, but Dunlop, Johnson and Martin are just 5.5, 6 seconds separating the top 3. With John McGuinness further 3 seconds back, waiting for pounce, and waiting perhaps to make his move a little bit later in this race. Lee Johnson through here now on flight number 58. Fantastic race for him so far. He is just 10 seconds back on 22nd place here, Locker. Dunlop leads last 2 minutes for Cameron Donald Smith. Left 2 and left Alan. Now at the last bridge going. Martin is 3rd, John McGuinness 4th, Cameron Donald 5th, and Connor Cummins seems to be getting his race face on. He's moved up ahead into 6th. That John McGuinness is stirring as well in terms of times. Looking at the lap times here at the grandstand, Joey Dunlop, the first one in that quickest ever lap around the TT mountain course, as has Steve Harrison. So let's go up to Ramsey Hairpin. Don't want to miss the action, and Roy Moore. Certainly you don't want to miss the action, and you won't want to miss the action as they come in for the pit stop as well, because there's so little it's going to be vital down there. The grandstand that didn't get the wheel change, the fuel in and away in the quickest time. We all know John McGuinness can make up quite a bit of time there, because the machine coming out from Whitegate now. Short shift through and back to 6, and the new leader on